Hello, dear children. So, how are you all, my children? So, I hope everybody is very fit and fine and doing your study very nicely. Am I right, children? So, children, all of you revise very nice all the chapters. So you continue the revision very nicely and get it ready for upcoming examinations. Right, children? So today we are going to learn a few questions and few things more about the chapter year to year. Okay, chapter 2, children. So all of you very nicely watch this video up to the last, children's. Okay, so that you get a proper idea from this video, and all the questions whatever discuss, please everybody write in your copy too. Okay, children, so watch this video, children's. Let's see. So children's, here is the first question. Do birds have ears? How do they look like? This is the question, suppose it's coming in annual examinations. So how you give the answer? So children, we already understand that do birds have ears? Yes or no? First you write yes, birds have ears, but we cannot see them. And you write then how they look like. You then this time you have to explain it. A bird's had tiny holes on both sides of its head. Generally, the holes are covered with feathers, right, children? Generally, the holes are covered with feather, and this helps the birds to hear. You have to explain this also whenever this question is coming, okay? So see this picture, children. Here, birds don't have visible ears, but they have tiny holes. That's both sides of his heads, and the holes are covered with feathers, right? And this helps birds to hear. Okay, children. So, children's, now another questions. Why do the animals have different patterns on their body? Yes, children, as we understand in the chapter year to years, the patterns in animals' body. So the question is, why do the animals have different pattern on their body? So just think, what is the answer, children's? So, children's, as we understand, the different patterns on animals are due to the hair on their skin. Yes, children. So we already understand about this. The different pattern on animals are due to the hair on their skins. So children's, let's see next questions. Which animals give birth to young ones? Give examples. So what is your answer, children's? Just think. Which animals give birth to young ones? So, as we understand in this chapter, animals who give birth to young ones, they have hair on their body. You already observed this one very nicely. You see cow having the hair on their body. Yes or no? Yes or no, childrens? Is dog having hair on their body? Is cat having? All of you observe it in your surrounding very nicely. So they have hair on their body. First point. Second, they have visible external ears. You see the ears of cow. You see in your surrounding cats also ears are visible. Is cat ears visible or not? Just observe everybody. Dog ears visible. So those animal who give birth to young ones, they have hair on their body, and second, they have visible external ear, and hence you this like you complete the answer. Understand everybody? So very nicely you give this answer in your copy examination time. So what you notice here, children, look at this picture very nicely. So those animals whose ear you have see have hair on their body, and these animals give birth to the young ones. So look at this picture. Is their ear is visible or not? Is they have visible external ear? So all of you observed it, and very nicely you give the answer. Okay. So children's, moving to next questions. Which animals lay eggs? Give example. This is the opposite now. So you see, children, previous question, which animals give birth to young ones? Give example. And now next question, which animal lay eggs? Give example. So your answer should be very nicely while reading the questions. So what is the answer, children? Animal who lay eggs, they do not have hair on their body, but what they have? But may have feathers or scales, right? So in their body, we never notice any hair on their body, but they may have feathers or scale, children. They do not have visible external ears. Have you seen? There's animals which have, you can see the birds. Have you seen any birds having the visible external ears? Have you seen the lizard having in your home lizard, frog? Have you visible ear? Have you noticed? So write this answer in comments. Have you seen that animals visible external ears in birds, lizard or frog? Yes or no? Write the answer in comment, children. Okay. So these are the animal who lay their eggs. Okay. Who do not have hairs on their body and they do not have visible external ears. Okay, children. So understand everyone. So write the answer like this very nicely in your copy and revise it well. Moving to next question, children's. So the next question, children's, what does being extinct means? So what is this means? This question coming exam, how you write this answer, children? Just think it. Extinctions means, children's, extinctions of a particular animal or plant species occurs when there are no more individual of that species alive anywhere in the world. Yes, dear children, once again I repeat, extinctions of a particular animal or a plant species occurs when there are no more individual of that species alive anywhere in the world. That means the species has died out. For example, you see some extinct animal species, children, passenger pigeons. Okay, so mammoth, you can understand that no more they alive. The species has died out. So that particular species is no more alive in the world anywhere. So you just write the answer very nicely. Let's move for the next question, children. So, children's, here is another question. Mention three main causes of extinctions of animals. What is the reason behind that? That no animal species is alive in this world anywhere. So, what is the reason, children? You just think it and write the answers very nicely, children's. So, children's, as you know, that the causes of extinctions like deforestation, children's, we clear forests for our benefits. It is done for firewoods, wood, for making furnitures, and for creating space for agriculture. So deforestations, their habitat loss, right? Change in climate, children's. This happens due to burning of fuels, which causes pollutions and affect the climates, right? So this is also the causes of extinctions of animals, climate change. Okay. If we see the another causes, urbanizations. Urbanization is another causes of extensions of animals. You know how increase in human population, childrens. You see day to day the human population increases, right? Which is ultimately disturbing the natural habitat of animals. Am I right, childrens? Yes or no? Natural habitat where they are living, and due to the huge population which is ultimately disturbing the natural habitat of animals. Am I clear, everybody? Am I clear, childrens? So this is causes also there. If you know, you write more causes. What is the another causes? You just also write here. So all of you give the answer very nicely and learn very well of this chapter. So many questions we discussed today. Everyone read chapter daily very nicely. Loud reading, children. Finger on the lines, see the spelling properly, and read very nicely. Get a proper ideas very well from this chapter. Any chapters we choose, and daily you have to read out. So all of you do the very well revisions of your chapters and get it ready. Okay, childrens.